Hey YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a video here talking mostly about comments that I've received on the channel. Wanted to address some of those. Some of them are not questions, some of them are suggestions, and yeah, pretty much suggestions, I guess, is what the most of them cover. And I was going to call, I think I'm going to call this video things I didn't know. So there was a couple of things and suggestions here that I didn't know about that led to further research and got me to make a few changes here with the rabbits. So the first comment that I've got here is from SLRS, and they said that they would suggest raising the water nipples to at least shoulder height for the rabbits to drink from. It's hard for them to drink, in quotations, upwards. And had said also placing some copper pipe in the water tanks help keep algae growth to a minimum. So I haven't had really that many problems with algae growth, so I haven't really worried about the copper pipe, but that's definitely something good to know about if you're having issues with algae. Now, in the video that they were talking about, it looked to me like it was the water drinker was at shoulder height for the rabbits, but I don't know, that was what the comment said, and the upwards was in quotation. I'm assuming it's kind of a hard concept what they were trying to describe, but it got me into looking up, the ideal height for waters and all that stuff, because it was something that I never thought of. Because I mean, rabbits in nature, they put their head down to drink. So I did find, I don't know how much truth there is to it, but it seemed like it made a lot of sense. They say to keep all of your, grow outs and your adult rabbits, their water at 8 inches is what I had seen on one forum. And they say so that way that they'll drink the water faster and they'll actually eat more and grow faster. So I raised all mine up to 8 inches, and when I have little babies in a pen with their mother, I'm going to put one down at like 2 or 4 inches, just so that way they can reach it. But yeah, definitely excellent feedback from that viewer, the SLRS. If you're listening, thank you for that. Wanted to cover this one right here too, from Colin Mills. I think that's a Colon, COLON-MILLS. Said, might try the rubber band method from Rabbitry Center. It holds up the tail. And so what they were talking about was when I was trying to breed that stubborn doe that I've got. She's laying down, but she's not getting bred. There's a method you can use, and I'll come in here hopefully to be able to somewhat demonstrate it. And you just basically get in the cage here with the rabbit. You put a rubber band up underneath them right here, and you would use it to hold up their tail. And that seems like an excellent tip for anybody who's having a really hard time. My thing is I've got 9 does that bred very easily and were not stubborn. So that's one of the things I'm trying to breed into my rabbits, is that I want them to breed readily. So any of them that are not going to be a pain to breed, or I have to use the table method or the rubber band method, just for me, I'm probably not going to fool with it. But it's definitely good information to have and to know, especially if you're just starting out and you really need to get some rabbits bred, and maybe the does that you bought, now that you've raised them up, they're not wanting to be cooperative, and you've done put all that you've had to put into them, and you really want to get some meat out of it. So something else to think about. Want to give a shout out for that one. Good suggestion. And then this one here is a suggestion, but just something for me to talk about on a video. I'm going to throw it in here. From Hemley Dreams Dairy Goats. Said, not sure if you have talked about your watering system, but I would like to know how you did it if you don't have a video already. And I do have some videos where I was talking about it, but I didn't go into like a whole lot of depth. And I don't mind touching on it again in this video. And so here I'm just going to explain. This here is from, I may not have mentioned it, but it's from rabbitnipples.com is the supplier who sells these. And they come with just a little drinker here that has a little spring and it hooks onto the cage. You could use this probably for some other things besides rabbits. I'm sure I think they've got some like ones that are specifically for chickens and quail and stuff like that too. But you can find them on Amazon and on rabbitnipples.com. They're also a supplier on Amazon. So if you've got Prime and want to get fast shipping on them. But all I've done here is I've just run it into a bucket. You can run it into anything that you can put this little bulkhead in. I've even got a system where I don't even have a bulkhead hooked up. It's just literally the pipe, the little tubing shoved inside of the bucket. To where, you know, the water comes through, but I mean, you just make a slightly smaller hole than what this is in diameter in the bucket, and it works perfect. But you can get the little bulkheads for them. I honestly don't think that you need them. Maybe order the kit that has it with it, and then if you need to make any more, a lot of times if you're just going to use a 5-gallon bucket, the water pressure is not enough to really push that out. It's going to be fine. It's worked good for me. And then as you can see, I have some buildup in there, but not really any algae. There might be a little bit of green on the outsides, but it's nothing that's ever going to hurt the rabbits. I actually really like to give my rabbits rainwater, but since we've had a drought and I haven't had all my rainwater reservoirs full, I've been trying to conserve some of the water, and I've had to give them, you know, from the tap. So I don't like doing that. I like doing rainwater, or heck, even pond water if it's not like, you know, a nasty pond. There's nothing that's going to hurt the rabbits. Maybe some people have had some, my rabbits got some parasites or something. But if you're getting it from a clean source, especially if it's rainwater, you know, rainwater is your best bet. And then if you can't, you know, use tap water or something else. But anyway, that's pretty much my water system. That covers the comments. I appreciate everybody who leaves comments, any helpful suggestions, or anything you've got for future videos. And enjoy getting questions and just positive feedback too. I'd say that 99% of everything I get on the channel's been super positive. So it's awesome to have a lot of people follow me that are, you know, positive people doing positive things. So if you like this video, or if you found anything in it helpful, please leave a like. If you've got any questions or comments, anything to add, future topics for videos, leave it down in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I drop a video mostly every day, and I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.